I welcome everyone. Website in HCKT.GURU.Markets. Thank you so much for watching us. Dear viewer, I kindly ask you to give this video your royal thumbs up in advance. Your like is greatly needed to spread the channel. Guru.Markets. Now we will analyze the main fundamental indicators of the company the HACKETT Group Incorporated, ticker HCKT. This review was based on data as of August 22, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company the HACKETT Group Incorporated belongs to the subcategory. Data: 53 companies take part in the analysis. This is very representative. We start with summary information about the company. A little further, we will consider each indicator in a little more detail. If you're interested, you can put it on stop. You can study all the parameters of the corporation under study more carefully. Access to the table with the classification of company tickers is absolutely free and free. Thank you for your repost, as well as other support. All this greatly helps the project. Market capitalization of the company the HACKETT Group Incorporated is $0.72 billion. With a market capitalization of the subcategory of $612 billion. The HACKETT Group Incorporated accounts for a share of 0.118%. It is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.1 billion. The subcategory's balance sheet capitalization is $54 billion. The HACKETT Group Incorporated constitutes a share of 0.185%. Comparing the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share the HACKETT Group Incorporated in the subcategory in case of stock market capitalization assessment is 0.118%. The book value is 0.185%. This is 57% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Good 1 point. The organization's debt obligations amount to $0.029 billion. Debts to balance sheet capitalization amount to 29% of the company's capital. Result on the company's debts. Good 1 point. The company's market value to earnings ratio is 20.9. The average for the subcategory is 125.2, and this is 83% lower than in the subcategory. Estimation of the stock market value to its profit in comparison with in the subcategory. Very good 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $35 million. Projected earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $44 million. 27.1% more than at the current moment. Assessment of expected future profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good 0.5 points. The balance of company value to revenue is 2.4. The average for the subcategory is 7, and this is 66% lower than in the subcategory. An assessment of the company's stock price to its revenue in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Good 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $300 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is tentatively expected to be $390 million. And this is 30% more than at the current moment. Assessment of expected future revenue in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good 0.5 points. If you are interested in our analytics, then in this case, we kindly request you to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell. It's free for you. You will greatly help spread this project. The margin is 11.5%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 5.9%. Assessment of marginality in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 0.501%, which is 325% more than the share of market capitalization. And this reflects the imbalance in the company's stock market value HACKETT Group Inc., probably towards underestimation. The amount of capital per employee of the organization is equal to $534,000. And in the subcategory, there are $2,273,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 76.5%. Estimation of the amount of company capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of profit for each employee of the company is $25,700, with an average in the subcategory of $18,200. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 42%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue per individual employee of the organization is $225,000. By subcategory, $325,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 44%. Estimation of sales per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of sales transactions corresponds to 1.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.4%. This is an indicator of the possible risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 62% for the company HACKETT Group Inc. For the subcategory, this level is 54%. Potentially, shares of the subcategory are valued lower than those of the company HACKETT Group Inc. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price, the HACKETT Group Incorporated, and subcategory shares. We see that over the last 12 months, stocks the HACKETT Group Incorporated showed a dynamics of 14.6%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory of 11.5%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but we must take note of this fact. Before showing the final score, please kindly ask. Write a valuation of the company's shares the HACKETT Group Incorporated in the comments to this video. We read all the comments and try to respond to every response in the comments. Your comments help spread the word Guru.Markets. The overall result is as follows: 7.5 out of 10 points. The average score for the subcategory is 1.3 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire market as a whole, we will see that the average score for the entire market in total is 0.3 points. Against the score of 7.5 points from HACKETT Group Inc. Let's look at the table of orders. It is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all publicly made decisions by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of securities valuation HACKETT Group Inc. Information System Guru.Markets, the following decision was made. Open a deal for a reason. The HACKETT Group Incorporated. This is the most undervalued company in the subcategory. It should be recalled that earlier on August 6, 2024, a warrant was published. Company ticker ZI. Information and Reference Assessment System.GURU.Markets. A decision is made on this order. Close the order. The loss was 1.1%. Thank you very much to everyone for watching this video and for using the information system Guru Markets. You all really are the coolest audience.